and I moved from that spot because some spots that I'm playing, I just don't feel comfortable. Something about it. So I feel like there's someone who's going to fall apart. Yeah, I just like, and then some places I just feel really comfortable in. So I'm gonna move to another spot a little bit farther down from where I was. It's not right where I am, but it's a little far down. It's in front of a tree, which is much nicer for me. It's much nicer than a tree. I'll be right back. Is it prostate? No. Is it oregano? No. Give me ganja, yayayaya. Give me ganja, yayayaya. Gift from God. A gift from God. The plant. Plant medicine. It's Ganja. So they made it illegal. Why did they make it illegal? If it's a gift from God. To make sure your children don't receive that gift from God, to make sure our society is taken advantage of. Gave the Jamaican people their freedom. It originated from India. All around the world, it is used medicinally. For divination. And to understand more of what we are as human beings. Ganja. And then our modern civilization of alcoholics made it illegal. didn't believe that I could was marijuana. Now, whenever I see a cop, I let it join.
All those people incarcerated for a plant, yeah? For how long? They finally made it illegal in certain countries. But you know what they do is that, yeah, they don't decriminalize it, yeah? Like it should be, like a tomato plant is, right? They legalize it, means what? They control it, yeah? They tax on it. If you like it, then they're gonna make money off of you on it, yeah? It's all about the money. They take a gift of God and profit off of it, yeah?
The Jamaicans, the African state of Jamaica, once they, you know, the British gave them marijuana and smoke to make it work harder, they realized they were not slaves, but they were warriors and slaves. That realization comes from the fact that when you smoke this gift from God, it allows you to see more of what's around you. So yeah, no, it doesn't impair judgment. Alcohol impairs judgment. It's like, yeah, it's like, I'm gonna just drive home. You smoke this, you get more aware of the things around you. I've never gotten into an accident. So for them to tell me that, oh, your judgment is if you just smoke right now, you can patch your drives. No, I'm trying to drive. I just smoke right now, officer. And I have a medical marijuana card. You got you there too. So, no, because I'm not judgment. And especially if you're smoking it for as long as I am. I've been smoking it for, I was paying 15, 14, 15. So, it doesn't impair my judgment. I stopped for a few years, but, you know, at the end of your life, you're going to look back and you're going to say, hey, you're going to say, hey, I smoked too much marijuana. You say, I did not smoke enough. The coffee plant is also a plant, right? So it's beans, and they do something with it, right? And they have all the places around there. You can drink it. If you drink 10 cups of coffee, guess what? You'll probably have a heart attack. You'll rush to the, you know. But you know, instead you have one too. You don't have to worry about being illegal, because if somebody, oh my God, they saw that I drank coffee. So what am I going to do? Have another one before they arrest you. See? That's what you did to marijuana smokers for years. Oh, because you alcoholics decided that alcohol was better than marijuana. But yet, how many marijuana deaths are there a year? Zero. Oh, if he was if he smoked and then he drank, it's the alcohol, not the marijuana. How many alcohol related deaths? Yet alcohol is legal and marijuana still isn't in a few places. And how about all those people that suffered and spent time in a cage for a plant that you deemed illegal? What about them? Huh? I was one of them, 28 days. What about them? Huh? I just want enough marijuana. asshole that made it fucking illegal. How dare you? You know why they made it illegal? Because they wanted to cut you off from that gift of God. That's why. And it worked. And you get you all addicted to pharmaceuticals and alcohol. And it worked.
Hypocrites. Ganja me ganja, ya ya. Ganja me ganja, ya ya. Ganja me ganja, ya ya. It is a gift from Jah. Ganja me ganja, ya ya. Ganja me ganja, ya ya. Ganja me ganja, ya ya. It is a gift from Jah. Job. The tree that produces oxygen so I can breathe it and live. So without that tree, or any other tree, any other plant life, I would not have oxygen to breathe, and so I would not exist. So that tree is the closest thing to God that you, as a human being, can touch. Instead, you chop it down, make profit on it, make wood floors and toilet paper, and I'm basically wiping my ass with God. That's what you want. For a plant. How dare you put people in cages for a plant that has been used for thousands of years medicinally? How dare you? And then all of a sudden you realize, it's with this, we can make some money off it if we give everybody cards. They charge them $200 a year, and then doctor visits to go get it instead of having to be able to grow it yourself. From Jah.
That's what I find if you listen to it. You can't do the drum bass.
And I look really mad right now. You know why? Because I am. Okay? Because I spent 47 years of my life, or whatever, minus the 14 years when I started smoking weed, being scared about being arrested for smoking a plant that your stupid society deemed illegal. Lucky I started smoking it pretty young, because if not, I'd be as probably stupid as all of you. Get it? He's promoting drug use to children. You know, they did a study in Jamaica, and they took a woman that didn't smoke any weed and had a baby, and another woman that smoked literally 1 to 7 joints a day, marijuana, during pregnancy, and they found there was absolutely no problem with the woman that was smoking the weed, and they found that after the babies were born, they did a study up to 5 years, and the child that was the mother smoking marijuana, that child actually integrated with other children better, had stronger bone structure, and was more able to like I said, really connect with other people.
I'm trying
Study
to do
in Jamaica.
spots for.
Look it up, Google it. You'll find
less
it.
than like 15, 20 minutes at the most. I'm finding what's that play longer places. Find that.
Well,
I was here. I've been here. I think I've been here like 40 minutes, and they still haven't come. So this is a secluded kind of place. That's the house across the street. You want to hear me? Burger King seems to not be bothering me, so I'm good for a little bit. It's raining. So cops don't like going out.
And I can tell you now that when I lived in Florida for a year, I grew my own marijuana plants. I guess I can say it now because it's legal here. Now, if I go back to Florida, they might arrest me for saying this comment. But yes, I grew it in a closet. I had 10 plants, and then I had 4 cycles, and I had 1 plant vegging all the time, and I actually took some, and after the first cycle, which is 3 months, I made some clones, and then I did it on instead of getting more seeds, and I went through 4 cycles, 3 months each, of having about 1.5 pounds of marijuana that I gave out to some friends, and I kept, and I didn't sell it, but I just I smoked it, and I didn't have to pay for it, and it was in the plant. And let me tell you something: the actual plant itself, watching it grow, it's a female plant, first of all, because the male plant doesn't produce the THC, only the female plant does, and it is a beautiful plant. When it sprouts and the buds are all of a sudden towards the end, it shoots out these trichomes, and if you look at it with a little magnifying glass, little one of those little eye things, you can see real close. These little things are almost like little mushrooms all over the plant. Those are the trichomes, and that's where you find the crystalline, buds that are really good. And that bud just grew. And every day I would just sit there and just watch the plant smoke the joint, and just watch the plant grow. Just sitting there and just be amazed. The energy was incredible. And it was in a little room. I can imagine a big field of it. The energy in that plant, and then the love that it had for me, growing it, number one, and then being in the room for it was incredible. I cherished that year. I couldn't do it more for a year because it took a lot of time for me, and I was working and just having people over. And then, what's that smell? I said, oh, nothing. I said, oh, what's in that room? I said, no, don't worry about that. But yeah, and that's what you deem illegal. One more time I'm going to say, you fucking hypocrites.